Car chanting, inhale. Car chanting, inhale. Your eyes closed and become aware of the changes within the body and the mind. We will shortly start with today's Prarthana Milan. Until then, enjoy the silence. Your eyes closed and become aware of the changes within the body and the mind. We will shortly start with today's Prarthana Milan. Until then, enjoy the silence. Straight, shoulders are relaxed. Everybody, please close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Make sure that your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale. Welcome everyone to today's Prarthana Milan session. We will begin with 3 rounds of Omkara as usual. Close your eyes. Inhale. 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 With a grateful heart and a beautiful smile on the face, we open our eyes and start with Shanti Mantra. Join your hands in prayer in front of the chest. With a grateful heart and a beautiful smile on the face, we open our eyes and start with Shanti Mantra. Join your hands in prayer in front of the chest. Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yoga Ganapati Moola Mantraha. Om Samgam Bhagavate Nitya Yoga Yuktaya Sachidananda Rupine Vinayakaya Namaha. Shri Dakshinamurti Prarthana. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Swami Vivekananda Prarthana. Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraya Satchit Sukhasvarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Swamine Tapaharine. And receive prayer for harmony from Rig Veda. Om Sangachadvam Sambadadvam Sambo Manaam Sijanatam Deva Bhagayatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate समानो मन्त्रः समितिः समानी समानं मनः सह चित्तमेषां समानं मन्त्रमभिमन्त्रये वः समानेन वो हविषा जुहोमि समाने व आकूतिः समाना हृदयानि वः समानमस्तु वो मनः यथा वस्सु सहासति. पञ्चाङ्गम्. अद्यतन पञ्चाङ्गम् अष्टाविंशत्यधिक एकशतोत्तर पञ्चसहस्रतमकलियुगाब्दः श्रीपराभवनाम संवत्सरः उत्तरायणं वसंत ऋतुः वैशाखमासः कृष्णपक्षः अमावस्यातिथिः भरणी नक्षत्रं सौभाग्ययोगः चतुष्पादकरणं स्थिरवासरः. Today's date 16th of May 2026 Saturday. तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनं नक्षत्राद्धरते पापं योगाद्रोगनिवारणं करणात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पञ्चाङ्गफलमुत्तमं. सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु. Very good morning to one and all present here for today's Yoga Mahotsav seminar. Myself, Mrinmay Kulkarni, Cultural Secretary of School of Yogic Sciences, heartily welcome you all for today's yoga program. To invoke the divine grace and mark the sacred beginning of Yoga Mahotsav, we begin with Deep Prajwalan, the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. May I humbly invite our esteemed guests of the day, Dr. Lata Satish and Dr. Balaji R, along with the dignitaries on the dais, to kindly come forward and light the lamp. After Deep Prajwalan, I request all the dignitaries to kindly offer flowers at the Swami Vivekananda statue here on the dais. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutam Gamaya. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhanasampada shatrubuddhi vinashaya deepa jyotir namostute. To all the dignitaries to kindly offer flowers at the Swami Vivekananda statue on the stage. Students are kindly requested to come forward, occupy the front seats. Please to kindly take their seats. Formally welcome the gathering and introduce the distinguished guests of today's program. I now invite Dr. Sridhar, the Vice Principal of the School of Yogic Sciences, to deliver the welcome address.
Hari Om. Namasabhaya Sabhapatibhyascha. I humbly welcome the President of SVYASA, Dr. H.R. Nagendra Guruji, and also the President of the session to the seminar on Yoga for Wellness and Wisdom. I cordially welcome our guest, Dr. Lata Satish from Krishnacharya Yoga Mandiram, Chennai. Dr. Lata Satish has 25 years of teaching experience in both psychology and yoga. She has completed many major projects and guided many numbers of PhD students. Then I now graciously welcome Yoga Tilakam Dr. Balaji R, Assistant Professor, Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, Pondicherry. Dr. Balaji holds a MBBS, MSc, MPhil and PhD in yoga therapy. He has published more than 25 scientific publications and he has honored with the title Yoga Tilakam. Welcome, sir. I now take the privilege to welcome our senior guide, Professor K. Subramaniam, sir, the former Chancellor, SVYASA, to the seminar on Yoga for Wellness and Wisdom. Also welcome the Pro Vice Chancellor of SVYASA, Professor Shivashankara Sai, sir, to the occasion. I welcome the Deputy Registrar of SVYASA, Dr. Vasudeva Vaidya, sir, to the seminar. I also welcome Professor M. Jayaraman, Dean Academics and the Dean Yoga Spirituality. And I also welcome the coordinators of the seminar, Dr. Nagarajan and Srimati Gangotri Panda. And I also welcome all the gathering, all the principals, heads, and the directors of the schools and centers, all the staff members and students to this seminar organized by the School of Yogic Sciences on Yoga for Wellness and Wisdom.
Introduce the vision, purpose, and theme of today's Yoga Mahotsav seminar. I now call upon Srimati Gangotri Panda, Assistant Professor, SVYASA.
Thank you. Namaste one and all present here. Distinguished guests, respected dignitaries, faculty members, yogis and yoginis, and dear participant. A very warm and heartfelt welcome to one and all present here. It is a matter of joy and privilege to welcome you to the IDOI Countdown program, organized as a part of celebration leading to the International Day of Yoga. Today we gather here in the spirit of harmony, health, and collective well-being under the inspiring theme, Yoga for Wellness, Wisdom, and World Peace. We all of us know, yoga is not merely a physical practice. It is a way of life that nurtures balance in the body, clarity in the mind, and peace within the soul. In today's fast-paced world, yoga reminds us the importance of inner stability, compassion, and universal connectedness. Through wellness, we cultivate strength. Through wisdom, we gain understanding. And through peace, we create a healthier and more harmonious world. This program stands as a beautiful reminder of the timeless values of yoga and its ability to unite people beyond the boundaries of culture, language, and nationality. Your gracious presence here today reflects our shared commitment towards promoting holistic health and global peace. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries, guests, participants, volunteers, who have joined us and contributed to this meaningful celebration. May today's program inspire each one of us to carry the light of yoga into our daily lives and spread the message of wellness and peace for the society. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and wish you all a true enriching experience. Thank you all. Thank you for this opportunity.
We shall now proceed to honor our esteemed guests for the day as a token of gratitude and respect for their contribution to society and the field of yoga. May I now request Guruji and the dignitaries on the dais to kindly honor our guests. Everyone. It is now my privilege to invite our beloved Guruji to bless the gathering with his inspiring words and guidance. Guruji, we humbly request you to address and bless the assembly.
My dear brothers and sisters, after that wonderful program in the morning, where all of you, that yoga protocol in our beautiful new sports stadium, I bring greetings to all of you on this very auspicious day for this continuing Yoga Mahotsav program. We place on record our grateful thanks to Kashinath, Doctor, the Director of Moradi Desai National Institute of Yoga, and Secretary Rajesh Kotechaji, the Ministry of Ayush, and all the dignitaries of the Ministry of Ayush for having organized this program of Yoga Mahotsav all over the country in 100 cities over 100 days. And it's our privilege that the Ministry of Ayush has asked us also to organize this thing, and I thank our School of Yoga for having organized this wonderful program. And it is such a nice thing that we have our very dear Lataji and also Balaji for this program as the guest of honor for this program. And as all of you know, that yoga has to be brought all over the world. Yoga is a revolution in the making of the Industrial Revolution, which brought science and technology to bring all comforts throughout the world. Now, the next step is to bring health for all, to bring harmony, peace, and love all over the world. And the way forward is yoga. Recognizing this, our Honorable Prime Minister has proposed that a day has to be celebrated as International Day of Yoga on June 21st, and it had such a mesmerizing applause by everybody, and the UN had no doubt that we should celebrate this thing. Since then, year after year, the number of people participating in this yoga protocol demonstration has been increasing. And Ministry of Ayush set their targets. 2 years back, it was 20 crores, then 25 crores, And this year, the target is 30 crores of people to practice that. Apart from one-day celebration, it should be celebrated in all the major 100 cities in the country for 100 days has been the mandate. And we had such a wonderful interministerial meeting last week in which the Minister of Police gave a call to all the 30 ministries in the country to see that they take active role in celebrating this in their own way to bring the dimensions of yoga. Why? Because the escalating NCDs have been tremendously bringing big financial burden in the country with the increasing NCDs, non-communicable diseases one side. Another side, we have the big menace of drug culture, which is shattering our youngsters towards the wrong way of life and destroying their entire career. And this all has to be handled effectively, and for that purpose, the Ministry of Police and our Honorable Prime Minister all have taken this road to see that yoga is the way forward, and by incorporating these things, we will be able to show to the world a new dimension that is needed in the world at large. And the IDY is a way for moving it forward. And I'm very, very happy that our brilliant students who have been understanding these dimensions of yoga and bringing these dimensions of yoga by not only theory but also practice to change themselves, to rise from their normal level to become great, super divine human beings, and see that they reach greater and greater heights of achievement and contribute to the world at large. When they complete their course and go out to the world, they spread this message of harmony, peace and love all over the world. And this spread is increasing in SVYASA and Vyasa movement, and we have nearly 300 affiliate centers throughout the country now, and all over the world in 140 countries, the work is continuing. And in that context, we had also the opportunity to set up the Indian Yoga Association, in which all the 18 yoga paramparas in the country were brought together to work as a synergetic whole, to bring this holistic vision of yoga to the world at large. And with the governmental and the private dimensions of yoga organizations, we will be able to meet the big challenge that we are facing today in our country, not only in the country, all over the world. The menace of NCDs and the drug culture and other associated challenges worldwide. So, by gaining control and mastery over the mind, as Patanjali said, Chitta Vritti Nirodha, and bringing the dimensions of Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga as Swami Vivekananda has given us, we bring about a new transformation that is needed to bring the revolution in the world, yoga as a revolution in the world. And once again, I place on record our grateful thanks to Ministry of Police, the Moraji Desai National Center of Yoga, and all other stakeholders for making this a good success. Thank you all. Namaskar.
Thank you, Guruji. We will try our best to take your vision forward. We now formally conclude the inauguration with Shanti Mantra. Before that, one announcement for the students. All are requested to be seated in the Shruti Mandir after flag hoisting. Kindly join your hands in prayer in front of the chest. Close your eyes. Shanti Mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I now respectfully invite our esteemed guests, Dr. Lata Satish and Dr. Balaji R, to kindly hoist our national flag.
okay, your endorphins will be increased. And the most important thing is lower level of brain-derived neurotrophic factors. These all are research findings. This BDNF is essential for mood regulation, learning, and neuroplasticity. I already told what is the importance of neuroplasticity in my previous slides, actually. So just by going and playing outside, spending some time with nature, okay, that is totally lacking now. Spending more time with a phone and your computer, watching TV, serials, all those things leads to all kind of psychological and physiological impacts. This is one of the worst things I'm facing everywhere, wherever I go. Yesterday, before catching a bus to Bangalore, I went to one shop nearby my bus station. I asked, I just felt very hungry. I asked for dosa. They told dosa is 200 rupees and burger is 99 rupees. Okay, and that is how the market is playing a big role. They are also promoting all those things, but it is in my hand whether I want a dosa or a burger, which is good for my health, or I don't eat at all, have some kind of water. That is even more better, okay? So what these processed foods, what they do, they spikes the sugar very much, very high, and then crashes immediately. That is the problem with these kind of foods. They don't have high amount of sugars also. They have high amount of sodium in that actually. That is hidden. Most of the processed foods have high amount of other things, not only sugar, other nutrients. They don't have nutrients at all. The nutrients, micronutrients, trace elements are not at all there in these kind of processed foods. And 90% of body serotonin, it is secreted in the gut, okay? Our gut has a direct connection towards the brain, okay? If a gut and the brain, the interaction is not well and good proper, then there develops a lot of inflammation, then there develops a lot of gastrointestinal diseases. And nearly 80% of the disease, the most common problem is gastrointestinal tract disorders. Nearly 70 to 80% of the diseases, the origin is gastrointestinal diseases. You know, Shatkriyas, Neti, Rauti, Basti, Nauli, Kapalapati, Trataka. Okay, 6. In the 6 techniques, 3 techniques are devoted to GIT, gastrointestinal. Am I right or not? Now you can understand what is the importance of keeping our GIT very healthy, okay? Because nearly 70 to 80% of the diseases, the origin is the gastrointestinal tract problems. This one. As I work with the de-addiction center, this keep on increasing each and every day. Last week, I had a patient in my clinic who's 17-year-old. He was taking alcohol for 1 year, okay? Now I asked a simple question. You are 17 years, you are not employed, you are just graduated. How you get your money for buying this alcohol? The answer, I was totally, I don't know how to react. He told me, sir, government is giving every month 1,000 rupees for graduates. I'm using that money to buy alcohol. What can I say? Okay. Government is doing something good, but we should appreciate that, but it's going in the opposite side. So these things are happening a lot, and I'll explain more about this, and this is one of the worst things I'm seeing in my part, in other parts of the world, and from 16 to 30, the population is keep on increasing each and every year. I have statistics data also. 2.3 billion adults is 15 plus. That's a global statistics data of addiction. And the bottom is very, very worrisome, actually. If you see that, 2.6 million deaths annually. In that, 20 to 39 age, deaths are 13%. Now you can feel, you can understand how I feel when it comes to these addictions and all. Okay, in India, it's even worse. 160 million people, 14.6% of population, aged 10 to 75. Starts at age of 10 years. Okay, for every 23 men, there is 1 woman who's taking alcohol. So this is 25, 26. Its next update, it will be coming in December or January. So definitely it will be in the increasing side. So this is one of the worst thing. This is also one of the major reasons the wellness is lacking in adults. The most important thing as a doctor, we have to discuss other problems also. The most important thing in today's society is government is promoting a lot of fund for non-communicable diseases. And 1 in 5 deaths among adolescents are caused by non-communicable diseases. And 1 in 2, that is disability adjusted life years, 2 in 1 are having this kind of a problem. 1 in 7 adolescents are affected by mental disorders. And this is again, it's keep on increasing. This is a world data. Even India data is far more worst. 91.3% of young adults had inadequate and physical activity, had elevated BMI risk factor is 45.3. And next one, when I got the statistics, my friends shared me the statistics. 7% of school children in Karnataka were found to have hypertension during screening programs. Diabetes, everyone know when the sugar goes down or when sugar goes up, you can have some feeling. But when the blood pressure goes to 140, 90, most people won't have any symptoms at all. Okay, that's why hypertension is more killer than diabetes. But I don't know, diabetes has become more famous than the hypertension in the modern world. But hypertension is a very much dangerous silent killer, which directly has its counterpart with the cardiovascular system. And the communicable diseases, that is also plays a huge role in affecting the health of the individual. This is the global statistics, and India, again, it is far more. Government is telling that we are eradicated tuberculosis, but still in us, we are getting people or patients who are suffer from tuberculosis and dengue, all kind of viral diseases. After corona, the bacteria keep it very calm. Okay, but viruses, they are spreading very much. Every day we are getting different new kind of virus. We don't know what to do. Okay, but it is very easy to, I will tell you one thing, it is very easy to treat virus than the bacteria. Because if you work and if you're not taking care of food, hydration properly, the virus will kill you. That's why for simple viral fever, we tell people, take enough water, at least 3 liters per day, okay, and take the Dolo tablet and rest. If you rest, the multiplication of virus won't happen at all, okay, it will get bored and it will get dead in your body and it will go away. If you keep on working, like how you work before that virus, if you keep on working, okay, the virus will multiply by feeding all the energies which you gain during your works. So it will multiply a lot and it will give the life problem called death, actually. That's why in Corona they kept a lot of isolations, okay, quarantines. Why? Just monitor the vitals, give the tablets and monitor them. Rest is the most important factor. If you are not resting yourself, you are not healing yourself. Healing is not attained physically and healing is not attained mentally also. That's why yoga plays a huge role in the relaxation techniques. That is the importance of relaxation. If you are not resting yourself, you are preventing yourself from healing. And you all are yoga students. This is a global university of yoga, so I'm not going to tell what are the importance of yoga in promoting the wellness and health. So you all know. But I want to put it scientifically how yoga works. What is the mechanism of action? Vagal tone. I will tell more about the vagal tone because yoga increases the vagal tone through deep rhythmic breathing. You all understand what is deep rhythmic breathing. Breath is the one which connects the body and mind. Okay, so just by doing some simple breathing techniques, Asukha Pranayama, equal breathing, inhale 6 count and exhale 6 count. And definitely you can stimulate the vagus nerve and it slows down the heart rate, the blood pressure and promote relaxation and recovery. And hypothalamo-pituitary adrenal axis regulations that prevents the physical wear and tear and protects youth from the effect of chronic academic and societal pressures. You can keep it. Neuroplasticity. Just by different kind of yoga techniques, increases the gray matter in the hippocampus. These all are research findings. I am not taking something, okay, these all are research findings. And increasing the gray matter in the hippocampus will help to build your memory, and increases the gray matter in the prefrontal cortex. It helps to improve your executive function. And it shrinks the amygdala. Amygdala is the fear center. Okay, so just by doing different kind of yogic techniques, you get all these things possible. Very simple techniques. I'm not asking you to stand in a headstand or handstand. Okay, not complex procedures. Understand what is yoga. Understand the practice. Do it with a breath coordination. That is the most important key factor here. Without breath, that is not called as yoga. It is just a mere physical exercise, because breath is the one which connects body and mind. I'll tell about the Vegas now. Everyone talks about Vegas now. That is the most important thing, and how yoga helps to influence positively this Vegas now. Yes, definitely yoga techniques help to influence positively. It is a 10th cranial nerve. We have 12 pairs of cranial nerve, which are specifically devoted to particular function. But this Vegas nerve is a 10th cranial nerve, and it is the largest cranial nerve also. It is a parasympathetic in nature, and it connects to brain to heart, lungs, gut, and other organs. Major functions of the body. Displays major functions of the body. It has its own control. Okay? So it regulates the heart rate, digestion, rest, respiratory rate, and reflexes. Okay? Reflex is a reactive process. And if you react for everything, you won't get a proper solution. You will end up in problem. Okay, that's why yoga comes in middle. It prevents that reaction to response. Okay. And next one is this Panchakosha model. Everyone knows, and all the techniques in Panchakoshas, each and everyone. What I'm going to say is, Pranamaya Kosha plays a vital role here. Whenever your physical body is not attained the proper alignment, whenever there is a deviation from the physical body, just a simple breath helps to align your the Annamaya Kosha. Then thereby it alters the Manomaya Kosha. And if these three koshas come into a line, then you will end up into the state of intellect. That is the Vijnanamaya Kosha. When all these four koshas in the proper line, then you will experience the eternal bliss, Anandamaya Kosha. Okay, that's why I told breath is a key factor. Eto mana, tato prana. Where the mind goes, automatically the prana goes there. A simple breathing can do a lot of things. Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi is a simple technique, but behind that, a lot of mechanism is happening, and it promotes a lot of healing and wellness. How much time it will take to do a 9 rounds of Surya Nadi Pranayama or Chandra Nadi Pranayama? How much time? Less than 5 minutes. But people don't have time to do that. Okay, they want one pill, swallow. They want to jump and do all the exercise. That is, this change in the mindset is also happening nowadays, but it is not up to the mark. You people, you youth, have to do more work in changing this dimension of the peoples. Now, the most important thing, sleep. In the modern time, sleep is deprived everywhere. How yoga helps to improve the sleep regulations? It lowers the cortisol and it increases the melatonin. Seeing phone, melatonin is decreased. By doing yoga techniques, melatonin is increased. Okay, and all the yoga practices helps to calm the nervous system, reduce cortisol, enhance melatonin, and quietens the brain. 2 days before, when I was traveling in my car, I heard some program in FM news. They told, if you are not feeling good, if you are not doing well in your job, if you are feeling that you are lonely, you are the particular right person to register in this program. That is called as a wellness program. And registration is 999 rupees. What I also thought, what is this wellness coach? These all are very new things. I know the sports coach, other things. Wellness coach, what is it? And I asked my colleague to find out what they are telling about in this course. I pay you the fees also. He went and he said, they didn't tell anything. Okay, they tell what time you have to get up, what time you have to sleep, what time you have to eat. All those things were discussed in a different language. Okay, so this is marketing in nature. Our nature has given a beautiful things, and our rishis, our teachers, all they have advised different things. If we follow 50% of that, we can achieve better health and well-being in the modern times. Now, a lot of things about prefrontal cortex, prefrontal cortex. What is this prefrontal cortex? The prefrontal cortex is the front part of the brain located behind the forehead, the Agnya chakra. It is the main executive functions, okay? It acts as a CEO or conductor of the brain. It helps you mainly plan, focus, decide, control, and adapt. All the vital aspects of human living, okay? And whether you have to attenuate positively or not, that depends on you, and yoga helps to increase it very much, okay? All the techniques in yoga. Everything is important. Not only asana is important, pranayama is important, meditation important. All the techniques in yoga are equally important, and all the techniques help to improve this prefrontal cortex function in an optimal manner. And in addicted brain, I want to just let you know how the prefrontal cortex works in the addicted brain, okay? Prefrontal cortex works as a control, okay, in addicted brain. It has a brake, okay? The brain region is prefrontal cortex. What it does, the executive part of the brain, it handles logic, long-term planning, and impulse control. It says, I shouldn't do that because I have a work tomorrow. But in addicted patients, the brain side of that image is, you can see the image, okay, how red color it is highly empowered, and control to drive there is total. This we call it as hypofrontality. There is total diminution, thinning of the brain particular layer, okay, the weakening of the brain's ability to accept top-down control. You lost your control. You don't know who are you, okay? That is what the addiction does through the prefrontal cortex. And prefrontal cortication, I already discussed a lot about prefrontal cortex. I'm not going into details of this. Definitely, yoga techniques help to influence the prefrontal cortex very much, and a lot of research are especially working on that, actually. Take-home message is, health is a reward of yoga toward practitioner on the road towards the self-realization. So, yoga is not just about good health, it is about creating a better you, okay, for a better tomorrow. And let's breathe, let's focus, let's grow together for a healthier, happier future. And in this note, I also wish to invite that we are conducting an yoga mega event. We already finished that countdown event on April 1st, our SBV University. June 18th and 19th, we are having a mega event. We ask Professor Jayaraman sir and Karuna ma'am also to our resource person. So I hope they will accept our gracious invitation. And we have a poster presentation also. So we are doing it in a hybrid mode. So if you guys are interested, please contact us and come for this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Balaji. Yeah, sure. For your truly inspiring address. We will definitely take care of whatever that you have taught us today and apply it in our daily lives. Once again, a big round of applause for Dr. Balaji, please. I now request Professor Jayaraman to honor Dr. Balaji with the token of gratitude.
अगर ये वीडियो आप तक शनिवार तक पहुंच रहा
Fully welcome the Principal of School of Yogic Sciences, Dr. Karuna Nagarajan. Thank you. Moving ahead, Please join me in welcoming the next speaker of the day, Dr. Lata Satish. Dr. Lata Satish, a distinguished psychologist, yoga therapist, researcher, author, and teacher whose contributions have profoundly shaped the fields of yoga therapy and integrative mental health in India. Her journey in yoga began at the age of 16, and from 1982 onwards, she has received direct guidance from the legendary Sri T.K.V. Desikachar, under whom she has studied yoga texts, therapy, and its deeper philosophical foundations. An accomplished academician, Dr. Lata Satish completed her postgraduate studies in psychology from Bangalore University with the support of National Merit Scholarship, followed by an MPhil and PhD in psychology. Her pioneering doctoral research at the University of Madras explored the role of yoga in the management of blood pressure and stress, a visionary contribution at a time when yoga therapy was still in its infancy. With more than 25 years of teaching and research experience, she has served as a UGC research scientist, guided over 10 PhD scholars, completed several major government-funded research projects under UGC, ISSSR, ICSSR, and Ayush, and published over 50 scientific papers in reputed journals. She is also the author of influential books on counseling and yoga practice and has contributed internationally to the landmark publication on yoga therapy by Handspring Publishing, USA. Currently, she is teaching yoga texts and supervising research activities at Krishnamacharya Yoga Mandiram, and also guiding research scholars for PhD work who are pursuing yoga research, and mainstream psychology. We invite you. Thank you so much. I request Dr. Lata Satish to kindly deliver the lecture.
Thank you. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Ellargu Namaskara. Namaskaralu. It's very pleasant and happy to see all of you here, youngsters. And Balaji has done a lot of groundwork for me. All I have to do is spend some time and share some information. So I will also open it for you if you want to ask some questions. Okay? Right. I am going to talk to you a little bit about mental wellness and more about the way to deal with the current world, current situation, era. Quite old person, I'm old. When I compare to you, my time was very different. We had smaller road, lesser vehicles, more trees, less options on the menu card in a hotel. But whereas you people have more and more and more things. Many malls, many traffic, many people on the road, Swiggy, Zomato, so and so, like that. So your overload of your information is much more than what I had. But even now also I have to adapt. No? So we are living in a time. All of us are living in a time where we have too much of everything. Too much of things. Thank God Jairam and the Department of Yogic Science decided only to have 3 speakers. Imagine if you had to listen to 9 speakers. That would have been definitely information overload. So let me start with what I want to tell you. Okay, because you keep this in mind, this information, it will help you to use your yoga practice and application for the benefit of your own self. What is it that is really makes me come alive, more energetic, and my life is more purposeful? If you can decide that, then you will know whether you should go to that marriage, or you should listen to this lecture, or you should do something else which is much more meaningful. I'm not giving the choice to you, it is yours. Right? And this is one thing I read from Chaitanya Charana Swamiji's book. He says, no, just the way in a food thing you have multiple choice of food, you can take anything. Afterwards only you will know the consequence. Likewise, our mind also is filled with multiple thoughts. It is for you to make the choice. So choice making is an important decision to counter the overload of information so that you can. So I'm just going briefly to the process of choice making. Yeah, I'll do that. My clock is problematic. So start with something deep. Start with the self-awareness. That is the starting point of choice making. So when you do the posture, be aware of your body's reactions, pain, flexibility, tolerance, and all those things. Then you will know where you feel comfortable, where you don't feel comfortable. Like when you eat certain food, you know where it is comfortable and not comfortable. Choice based on the senses. What is it that I want? Should I sit on this movie for 3 hours in front of the TV? Or should I read my book? Or should I go and talk to somebody? All those things you will be able to. And also you can make a choice of the space you want to occupy. Which space I have to have. You also have to make a choice of your own practices. What we call as using your body and mind more meaningfully. Lastly, you have to do an analysis of SVYASA. SVYASA of re-examination. That is where you have a discipline in your life. What I should do at 5 o'clock, what I should do at 7 o'clock, what I should do at 10, 12, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's not regimental thing. It is the samskaras to your body and mind which keeps you intact so that you don't get bogged down by the information. We see this among people who are very, very disciplined. And ultimately, you have to align yourself to something higher principle. If you depend on something which is minor and insignificant, mind get distracted. But if you are able to align to something higher, the ability to choose what you want becomes very, very appropriate, and whatever you see will not be overloaded. I won't be disturbed by anything that happens outside. That's it. Story over. I'm on time. I'm not giving the choice to you. It is yours. Right? And this is one thing I read from Chaitanya Charana Swamiji's book. He says,
Thank you, Lata Didi, for an enlightening and thought-provoking address. Your valuable insights and inspiring words on yoga and wellness have deeply motivated and benefited everyone present here today. I now request Principal of School of Yogic Sciences, Dr. Karuna Nagarajan, to honor Dr. Lata Satish with a token of gratitude.
To counter the overload of information so that you can. So I'm just going briefly to the process of choice making. My clock is problematic. So start with something deep. Start with the self-awareness. That is the starting.
Professor Jayaraman to give the concluding address of the seminar.
Be aware of your body's reactions, pain, flexibility, tolerance, and all those things. Then you
Namaste to one and all. I know the time that I have is very less, but still it is my pleasant duty to share my observations. I was announced by the organizers as the chair of the session. If you mean chair of the session as sitting in the chair, yes, I was sitting in the chair. You were sitting there, I was sitting there. If you mean chair as a person who will observe and critically give the comment, I would say I am not qualified to give that, because we had two fantastic speakers, extraordinary speakers. Let us give a big hand.
of Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya of
Extraordinary speakers because of two reasons. One is, as Dr. Balaji himself gave me the cue, that he is not a doctor who turned into a yogi. He was a yogi who turned into a doctor. And the same applies to Dr. Lata Madam also. She is not a psychologist who turned into a yogi. She is a yogi who also plays a role in looking into the psychological dimension. So that is number one. That's why their talk was extraordinary. Number two is they are practitioners. Day in and day out, they are seeing people. It's not that they know theory like me, who just chants shlokas and gives meaning for that. Whereas they are the ones who look people at the physical and the psychological dimension, and their knowledge, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, it is a jnanam vijnana sahitam. Now, what is jnanam there is theoretical foundational wisdom, and vijnana is experience. So every day, as Dr. Balaji and Madam also quoted, various from their practical experience. So hence their views were very, very precious, practical, grounded, and they could connect with us in so beautiful way. So I just would want to summarize what both Dr. Balaji and Dr. Lata Madam told in Samskrita. In two Samskrita shlokas. We can also chant together. Vishwasya Bharatam Ratnam Yuva Ratnam Hi Bharate Swasthyam Yunam Bhavet Ratnam Swasthata Yoga Ratnataha. Namaste to one and all. You need not think about the meaning, it's very obvious. For the whole world, India is Ratnam. Ratnam is precious. India is precious in the whole host of countries. Yuva Ratnam Hi Bharate. For India or Bharat, what is precious? Youth is precious. And then for youth, what is precious? Swasthyam, health. For youth, health is precious. And then for health, what is the precious tool? Yoga. So that's what Dr. Balaji gave with all scientific proof and evidence. Speakers, now coming to Dr. Lata Madam's talk, it's very simplistic consolidation, Madam, but still just another way to remember, another method of mananam that we can do. Let's chant. Jantunam Manavo Ratnam. She's a yogi. Mano Ratnam Himanushe. That is number one. That's why they are Manasaha Shantata Ratnam. Prashantihi Yoga Ratnataha. Chants shlokas and gives meaning. The meaning is also very obvious. Among host of human beings whom we consider the best, our own self, that is human beings. Among various beings, human beings are endowed with that sixth sense, so we consider ourselves as precious. So in human beings also, Mano Ratnam Hi Manushe. What is so precious in human beings? Manas. Manas is very precious. That's why we are called as Manavas, because we have Manas. And then, which is a very precious mind? Manasaha Shantata Ratnam. Peace or calmness is very precious. We lose that, that's why we need all sorts of help. So, Manasaha Shantata Ratnam Prashantihi Yoga Ratnataha. And that Prashanti or the campus and also the peace comes through yoga, which is a precious tool, and that's the wisdom that we received from Dr. Lata Satish in her own both practical and experience-laced wisdom that we heard. So it is indeed a beautiful curtain raiser. It inspires us to all this talk is inspiring us to do yoga and have a little more conviction towards yoga. Because Hatha Yoga Pradipika says, Kriyaiva Karanam Siddhehe. Oh, fantastic talk, very good, I clap and I go away. No. Let us strengthen our conviction. Madam beautifully mentioned about Shraddha. Let us strengthen our conviction about yoga from these two extraordinary, inspiring talks. Thank you very much. What is precious? Swasthyam.
Thank you. Once again, we would like to thank both speakers of the day, Dr. Lata Satish and Dr. Balaji R, for their beautiful lectures. Once again, we all give them a round of applause. We now proceed for a short tea break that has been arranged for all the participants. Kindly be back in the hall in a few minutes as we will continue with the next event. And students who have any questions or queries for to Dr. Lataji or Dr. Balaji, you can meet them and ask your questions. Thank you.
Mano Ratnam Himanushe. Manasaha Shantata Ratnam. Prashantihi Yoga Ratnataha. The meaning is also very obvious. Among host of human beings whom we consider the best, our own self, that is human being.
Next, we will be having rhythmic yoga competition within a few minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Please be back in the hall.
Human beings also. Mano Ratnam Hi Manushe. What is so precious in human beings? Manas. Manas is very precious. That's why we are called as Manavas, because we have Manas. And then, which is a very precious mind? Manasaha Shantata Ratnam. Peace or calmness is very precious. We lose that, that's why we need all sorts of help. So, Manasaha Shantata Ratnam, Prashantihi, Yoga Ratnataha. And that Prashanti, or the campus, and also the peace, comes through yoga, which is a precious tool, and that's the wisdom that we received from Dr. Lata Satish in her own both practical and experience-laced wisdom that we heard. So it is indeed a beautiful curtain raiser. It inspires us to, all this talk is inspiring us to do yoga and have a little more conviction towards yoga. Because Hatha Yoga Pradipika says, Kriyaiva Karanam Siddhehe. Oh, fantastic talk, very good, I clap and I go away. No. Let us strengthen our conviction. Madam beautifully mentioned about Shraddha. Let us strengthen our conviction about yoga from these two extraordinary, inspiring talks. Thank you very much. What is precious? Swasthyam.
Thank you. Once again, we would like to thank both speakers of the day, Dr. Lata Satish and Dr. Balaji R, for their beautiful lectures. Once again, we all give them a round of applause. We now proceed for a short tea break that has been arranged for all the participants. Kindly be back in the hall in a few minutes as we will continue with the next event. And students who have any questions or queries for to Dr. Lataji or Dr. Balaji, you can meet them and ask your questions. Thank you.
The meaning is also very obvious. Among host of human beings whom we consider the best, our own self, that is human being.
Next, we will be having rhythmic yoga competition within a few minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Please be back in the hall.
Human beings also. Mano Ratnam Hi Manushe. What is so precious in human beings? Manas. Manas is very precious. That's why we are called as Manavas, because we have Manas. And then,
Gently open your eyes. Please maintain this decorum throughout as we proceed to the next event. Gently open your eyes. Please maintain this decorum throughout
Namaste and
as we
welcome
proceed
one and all for
to the next
Rhythmic Yoga
event.
competition. So, for this event, we have our chief guest, Dr. Komala, who is Chief Medical Officer, PSC Bannerghatta. I request Principal School of Yoga to honor Dr. Komala ma'am. Namaste and welcome one and all for Rhythmic Yoga competition. So, for this event, we have our chief guest, Dr. Komala, who is Chief Medical Officer, PSC Bannerghatta. I request Principal School of Yoga to honor Dr. Komala ma'am. The judges, one by one, to come and sit on the front chair. Dr. Puneet Kumar, BM from City Campus. Now I would like to request all the judges one by one to come and sit on the front chair. Campus. Dr. Puneet Kumar, BM from City Campus. From City Campus. Mr. Yeshu Prajapati. Mr. Mayur, BM from Christ University. From Campus. Mr. Rhythmic Nagar from City Campus. Our first team, Mr. Mayur BM from Christ School University. Of Physiotherapy. The name of the team is Saptajwala. Please come on the stage. Our first team from School of Physiotherapy. Names of the members. Name of the team is Saptajwala. Please come on the stage. Sivapriya?
Yeah, this is.
Okay. Sivapriya S. Nair. Names of the members are Prachiti, Kavya, Neil S. Raj, Parth, and Shashank.
It is.
Sivapriya?
Yeah, this is.
Okay. Sivapriya S. Nair, Purvika S.K., Kavya, Neil S. Raj, Parth, and Shashank. Please.
Seven angels.
Your eyes. Please maintain this decorum throughout as we proceed to the next event.
Competition. So, for this event, we have our chief guest, Dr. Komala, who is Chief Medical Officer, PSC Bannerghatta. I request Principal School of Yoga to honor Dr. Komala ma'am. Namaste and welcome one and all for Rhythmic Yoga competition. So, for this event, we have our chief guest, Dr. Komala, who is Chief Medical Officer, PSC Bannerghatta. I request Principal School of Yoga to honor Dr. Komala ma'am. The judges, one by one, to come and sit on the front chair. Dr. Puneet Kumar, BM from City Campus. Now I would like to request all the judges one by one to come and sit on the front chair. Dr. Puneet Kumar, BM from City Campus. From City Campus. Mr. Yeshu Prajapati. Christ University. From Campus. Mr. Our first team, Mr. Mayur BM from Christ University. Physiotherapy. The name of the team is Saptajwala. Please come on the stage. Our first team From School of Physiotherapy, aim of the team is Saptajwala. Please come on the stage. Okay. Sivapriya S. Nair. Names of the members are Prachiti, Kavya, Neil S. Raj, Parth, and Shashank.
Sivapriya? Yeah, this is.
Okay. Sivapriya S. Nair, Purvika S. K, Kavya, Neil S. Raj, Parth, and Shashank. Please.
All 7 angels.
Give a big round of applause to Saptajwala team. From YIC. Welcome on the stage. Team members are Dhyana, Sangeeta, Ramya, Kavita, Hoshini, Ayushi and Sweta. Please come on the stage.
It is required actually. No, I am announcing, no? The earlier one was.
Are you ready? Music, please.
Chandrachura Shiva Shankara.
Give a big round of applause to Saptajwala team. From YIC. Welcome on the stage. Team members are Dhyana, Sangeeta, Ramya, Kavita, Hoshini, Ayushi and Sweta. Please come on the stage. You ready? Music, please. Beautifully presented. Give a big round of applause once again. Now I would like to call our third theme from School of Yoga and Naturopathy Medicine. The name of the team is Rohini. The team members are Suranjali, Sneha, Rechavi, Jasmine, Amrita, Vedvarsha and Vaishnavi. Give a thumbs up when you are ready. Yes, music please.
పంకజం యజ్ఞ సూత్రమిల్దు శేఖరం కృపాకరం సిద్ధార్థదాయకం సీతాపురాధినాథ కాల భైరవం భజే.
Beautifully presented. Give a big round of applause once again. Now I would like to call our third theme from School of Yoga and Naturopathy Medicine. The name of the team is Rohini. Jasmine, Amrita, Vedvarsha and Vaishnavi. Give a thumbs up when you are ready. Yes, music please.
yoga to the dark and the gift of peace to all humanity, transforming the darkness of conflict into a steady flame of global peace.
The performance girls. Blindfolded, they displayed a very nice synchronization. Such a wonderful performance. Please give a big round of applause once again. Team is Abhishek, Utkarsh, Gautam, Dinyar, Aditya and Lakshmi. Sujit. Team ready? Yes, music please.
Yoga to the dark and the gift of peace to all humanity, transforming the darkness of conflict into a steady flame of global peace.
The performance girls. Blindfolded, they displayed a very nice synchronization. Such a wonderful performance. Please give a big round of applause once again. Team is
Kurukshetra in the wrong with the pattern inside humans.
Gautam, Dinyar, Aditya and Lakshmi. Sujit. Team ready? Yes, music please.
another Kurukshetra battle.
What an energetic performance, School of Yoga. Once again, give a big... Now, I would like to call our chief guest, Dr. Komala ma'am, to the public. Please, ma'am, come on the stage. They displayed a very nice synchronization. Such a wonderful performance. Please give a big round of applause once again.
Afternoon, everybody. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೋಮಲ, ನಾನು ವೈದ್ಯಾಧಿಕಾರಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸಾಲಯ ಮತ್ತು ಆಯುಷ್ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮಂದಿರ ಬನ್ನರ್ಘಟ್ಟ. ಸೊ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸಾಲಯ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನನ್ನ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ 10-12 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ನಮಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೆನ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಯೋಗ. ಸೊ ಯೋಗ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಏನು ನಡೆದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಹೂ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂತ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ನು ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ, ಬಟ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿನ್ನರ್ಸೇ. ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ವಿನ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟುಡೇ. ಸೊ ಯೋಗ ಬರೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಯೋಗ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್, ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ, ಫಾರ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಯೋಗ, ಥ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಯೋಗ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಮತ್ತು ಇವಾಗಂತೂ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ಥ್ರೂ ಮೇನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಇವಾಗ? ಸೆಲ್ ಫೋನ್. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಆರ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ದಿನ ಯೋಗ ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಸೆಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಯೋಗ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋರೆಲ್ಲ ಯೋಗ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ನೀವೊಬ್ಬರೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರನ್ನ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದವ್ರನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ನೀವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬರೀ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ಗಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಬರೀ ಯೋಗದಿಂದ ಬರೀ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಈವನ್ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಯೋಗ ಫಾರ್ 30 to 45 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ. ಅಂದರೆ ಡೈಲಿ ಯೋಗ ಥ್ರೂ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಯೋಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸು, ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ಸು, ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯೋಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಯೋಗ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈವನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದಿನ ನಂತರ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your warm address. Now, I would like to call our registrar ma'am, Professor Soni Kumari, to come on the stage.
Afternoon. I know that students, very, now you're becoming patient, as you don't have now further more patience to sit in this auditorium and wait for, the last part of this today's program, the result of, rhythmic yoga, which all the other teams they have performed, and the valedictory, the vote of thanks. But before we go to this, because result will take some time, so before that, I would like to really thank each and every one of you for your participation from morning 6:30 a.m. onwards till now. Because in between, of course, there was only breakfast time and this, but all the students of all these schools, the BNY school, the yoga school and the physiotherapy and all the other faculty members of all the schools and other participants, those who have witnessed this program from morning till now, on behalf of SVYASA University, of course, from the management, we would like to thank each and everybody. The morning we started with this yoga demonstration in a very serene atmosphere in the Seshadri ground, which was today only we have inaugurated that ground with this event. So very, very good thing. And further we are going to celebrate the 21st June, the International Day of Yoga in the same ground. And apart from that, of course, followed by which we had two main speakers, which they talked about the importance of this yoga and how we can inculcate this yogic lifestyle in day-to-day activity. I also thank both the speakers, Dr. Balaji and Dr. Lata Satish ma'am. And of course, just now I think Madam Dr. Komala ma'am for her kind presence. All of you are waiting for this, most awaited moment to hear the result of rhythmic yoga. We were having 7 groups, but I think due to some other reason, some difficulty, only 5 groups, I think 4 groups could only participate. So one from YAC, another from yoga school, one more from BNYS and one, okay. So every school has given the representation. So every school has given one team. So 3 schools plus YAC. So before we go to the result, of course, which was out of these two, the lecture and the morning class, morning demonstration, the yoga protocol, which all of you have performed, and the rhythmic yoga. So basically 4 events you have witnessed. So which was the most important event which you liked it? What was more appreciated by you, which was liked by you more? Morning event? Very few, huh? How about the speeches, the 2 lectures which you have attended? Majority of you. Why did you like this? Of course, all the speakers and all the guests, they were talking about the media, social media, the Instagram, Facebook and the WhatsApp and more uses of mobile. See, if you add this component of music, correct? And the more and more visual, the pictorial based presentation or anything. Rhythmic yoga, if you do without having the music, will you enjoy this? No. Without music, without song, you would have not enjoyed, correct? Why speeches are boring? Because it is interesting, it is informative, but not compared to rhythmic yoga. All of you said, no, you raised your hand. Majority of you have raised your hand for rhythmic yoga, because when you add the component of music, dance and all that in anything, which it automatically becomes more attractive. Correct? So that way, yoga, of course, today it is not like what Guruji was saying in the morning. It is not a curtain raiser program for 21st June International Day of Yoga, which we are going to celebrate in next month. But yoga is yogic lifestyle. Everybody should inculcate in their day-to-day lifestyle. It should be a part of your daily routine. Not only performing the physical postures like in form of asana, pranayama, meditation. I don't have to talk much about yoga because all of you are from Yoga University pursuing your BNYS, BPT and the yoga courses. So we are not going to talk about yoga, the importance of yoga to you at this stage, because you know much more than what we are going to talk. So we only request you, don't think that, today only we have assembled and celebrating this Yoga Mahotsav for one day. We are going to continue this, it's a part and parcel of our day-to-day life, and being a yoga professional, yoga practitioner, yoga student, it is our primary duty to inculcate and spread this, message of yoga across society, nation, and at global level. So I wish you all the best. Please follow whatever has been said by speakers. The small, the minor or major thing that madam was talking very interestingly, that Lata Satish ma'am, about the stress, how to overcome from stress. See, we don't have to discuss anything in detail here. All of you know how to overcome from the stress, but we forgot. First of all, we don't know we are into this stress, so we should be knowing. And for that, what is necessary? We should be aware and alert. And how it is possible? It is only and only possible when you practice the yoga, because yoga starts with the awareness and attention. More than that, nothing talks about, no other form of physical exercise talks about yoga. So if you are attentive, if you are aware, all these problems you will not face in your day-to-day life. So wish you all the best, a happy Yoga Mahotsav which we celebrated, and of course upcoming event which we are going to celebrate on 21st June. Thank you one and all. Thank you. I think most awaited moment is ready. So please announce the result. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call one of our judge representative, Mr. Mayur BM, for his inputs about the rhythmic yoga competition.
Okay, Hari Om everyone, Namaste to all of you. Firstly, I would sincerely appreciate all the practitioners, all the participants who came here, showed up and did this wonderful practice of rhythmic yoga. And it was a wonderful experience to judge all of you. And I was sad that there were only 4 teams participating this time. We are a yoga university. I wanted to see more teams, right? So that is great. And what I observed in all the participants, most of them is that the aspect of creativity, right? The blindfold, the formations were very new to me. Even though I'm practicing yoga, I've not seen these formations usually. So they were very creative, and I saw flexibility, wonderful, and it was overall a very beautiful presentation, whatever all the 4 teams they did. And the aspect of grace also was there. All the participants were very graceful. And yes, I'll not take much of your time. We'll move to the results next. Yes, at the end, I would just like to say that please continue your practice. Whether you're doing your BNYS, you're doing your bachelor's, master's, being a practitioner is the top. It is like a big tree with strong roots. If you're not practicing, it is like you are a big tree, you have degrees and things, but the roots aren't strong, right? So keep practicing. Next time when we have this program, please make sure there are more teams participating for this. Thank you very much. Over to the results.
Thank you, Mr. Mayur. Now I would like to request all the dignitaries to come on the stage for prize distribution and felicitating our guest, our judges. Jayaraman sir, please, all the dignitaries, principal ma'am, chief guest, Dr. Komala ma'am, Jayaraman sir, Balaji sir, registrar ma'am, of this program, Dr. Satya Prakash Purohit sir. Sir, please come on the stage. Also, sir, please come on the stage. Dr. Prashant, sir, if he is here, please come on the stage. Dr. Ramesh, sir. Mr. Mayur BM.
He is also advised from here.
Please give a big round of applause to our judge. Mr. Ishu Prajapati. Give a big round of applause. Dr. Puneet Kumar BN. Thanks to all the judges for giving their valuable time. The winners will start from the third place. Any guesses? Okay. So the third place goes to Seven Angels via IC. Now the second place. Any guess? The second place is for BNYS students. Okay, so the second place goes to addition.
Why no clap? Can we come again? Like this. हाँ all do. First basic up, then let
Give a big round of applause to School of Physiotherapy students also. Come on the stage, YIC team. Participants. And judges, please come on the stage for group photo. All the volunteers and coordinators. First, please come on the stage. Please come on the stage.